Steve Davis, secret formula that's realistic on how you can make money, accumulate wealth in real estate, and at the end of the day, it will be no money out of pocket. I know you're trying to digest that. First, make sure you check out our videos on YouTube, Wire Coaching. Make sure you subscribe. Going back to my formula for making money, wealth, and real estate. At the end of the day, no money out of pocket. I'm going to show you. I know, get with it. At the end of the day, if you don't think it can be done, make money, wealth, no money out of pocket. When I show you these few boards, you call me personally, 216-990-7625. Here we go. Here's the first one. These are round numbers in my market, so they may apply in your market, or you may use higher numbers and you may use different kind of properties. But I rounded this off, me buying 10 two-family properties. Purchase price, roughly 40 grand. Renovation cost 10. Roughly total investment, 50. I'm going to refinance that 50 at 60,000, and I'm going to withdraw $10,000 at the time of refi. Again, acquisition 40, renovation 10, investment 50, refinance for 60, pull out 10 grand times 10 houses, I got 100 grand. Now that you pulled out that 100 grand, let's recap. Acquisition 40,000, renovation 10, total investment 50, you refinance for 60, you did a 15-year refi. You're going to refinance for only 15 years. You got your $10,000 you withdraw at the time of refinance. Each house now has a market value of roughly $80,000 minus your mortgage. You refinance for 60. You got $20,000 in equity. Equity is different between what you owe and what it's worth. 20,000 times 10 houses, you now have $200,000 in equity. Remember, you refi, got your money back and some. Let's move on. Here's where you're at. At this point, you've received your initial investment back of 10 grand cash at refi. You have a rental property with $20,000 in equity with a market value of $80,000. Unlimited future income potential through rental income from this property. You with me? Next step. Let's say each one of those properties were two families. You're going to rent each unit out for $600. You're grossing $1,200 a month. You refinance 15-year mortgage. Your payment is $700. You got a positive cash flow of $500 minus miscellaneous $200 for water, sewer, rent, maintenance, missed payments, or whatever. You got a $300 profit for each property times 10 houses. You now have monthly income of $3,000 a month. With me? At this point, remember your real wealth is much more than $300 per month. Your mortgage is being paid by your rental income. Maintenance, water, sewer repairs to the property being paid by the rental income. Property is always increasing in value. Maybe this year's worth $80,000. Maybe next year's worth $82,000. Equity is always increasing. The difference between what you owe and what something's worth. At this time, you have this $100,000. Remember, you refinance each property at 10 grand each, and you accumulate it over 10 properties, 100 grand. What you're now going to do is open up relationships. Relationships, everything. You're going to take that $100,000 to the bank, going to get roughly 2% interest on your money, and you're going to place that money in whatever vehicle they have and match it as security to get a line of credit with the bank. So that what you're saying, I'm going to take $100,000, put in there 2%, but give me a line of credit against it where I can use it to buy acquisition, buy, fix up, and sell. Basically, you're starting a relationship, and it should be easy because you're securing it with your own money. So you're going to take that line to buy, fix up, and sell We call that rehab or renovation. And you're going to do that 4 times a year. And let's say you only make $15,000 a house. $15,000 a house times 4 houses per year is $60,000 in income. That's a minimum. Some people are making 30, 40, 50, 60,000 per house. Okay? Still there with me? At this time, what you have accomplished, bingo. You started to build your portfolio. You got the $100,000 in the bank as secure in the CD or mutual fund or whatever at 2%, which is bringing you $2,000 a year. You have rental income, $300 a house times 10 houses, $3,000 a month, 12 months. You got $36,000 a year coming in. You're going to rehab, making a minimum of $15,000 times 4 houses. You got a total income of $60,000. That's $98,000 a year. Your money is starting to work for you. Remember, that $100,000 there is still savings. You got $100,000 in the bank, and you still got $200,000 in equity. $20,000 a house times 10 is $200,000 in equity. At the end of the day, 15 years later, all those properties are paid for. You're rolling. You're liquid. The value is now $100,000 times 10 properties. That's $1 million investment. Rents have gone up from $600 now to $750. So you're getting $750 a unit. That's $1,500 per house times 10. Now your monthly income is $15,000 a month minus zero, no mortgage. You still got property taxes and insurance and maintenance. Out of the $15,000, you'll figure that out. At the end of the day, you got $1 million in equity. You got 10 houses worth $100,000 each. You got $15,000 a month times 12 months. You got an annual income of $180,000. No money invested. It all started by acquiring a good deal. Remember the $50,000 we had? We refinanced it. We refinanced it for $60,000. We pulled $10,000 out. We paid our money back wherever it came from. 15 years later, the mortgages are paid for. No money invested. I dare you to call me and tell me it can't be done. Steve Davis, your real estate coach. 216-990-7625. Have a good day.